What's going on, everybody?
Yes, this is episode 3 of Sportsballers Radio. I'm Brittany.
I'm Dan.
As you can see, we got new theme music. This is new. This is new, and I'm excited. So,
shout out to your bro for this. This is fire.
Yes. Shout out to my bro, Bernal. Him. So if you're interested in beats, you can hit him up. The link will be in the description for the video.
Yes.
And I think we can get right into it.
Let's do it.
We got a lot to talk about.
So today is College Football Saturday, of course.
Yes, a staple in my household.
Of course. So we have a couple big games coming up today.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go with the marquee matchups from today. There's a ton of college football going on. Actually, just Thursday, Houston beat Cincinnati, so they're still on track to make the college football playoff.
Definitely.
But yeah, we got some big ones today that we can talk about. Let's start with Florida State versus Louisville at 12. That's a huge, huge game.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Yeah.
Florida State is one of my favorite teams to watch. Mm-hmm. They're just always entertaining. Always. Sometimes I don't think they mean to be, but they just are.
Exactly.
So I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, what are some players you're looking to see?
I think Lamar Jackson is he's a problem. This guy is definitely one of my favorite players to watch. Right now, he has. I was looking at stats earlier: 697 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 318 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns in 2 games.
Wow! So, and some people don't do that in a whole season.
Right? He's on fire, and I think he's definitely on a fast track right now to making it to New York for the Heisman, which will be a huge surprise because he was definitely not on the short list for a lot of people coming into this season. Because, not everybody's looking at Louisville, but all of a sudden they're in the top 10.
Yeah, like we said before, these rankings mean absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Mean absolutely nothing. And everyone's Heisman list has shifted around quite a bit.
Yep.
We all know who my Heisman winner is, so I'm not even gonna. We don't even have to talk about that. But definitely, he's definitely on my Heisman list, Lamar Jackson, because those stats speak for themselves. We don't even have to say anything else.
Right, guy's amazing.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Those numbers, only 2 games. We have a whole season left.
Yeah.
So imagine what week 5, week 7, 8, 9 are going to look like. But
numbers are going to be gaudy.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, and also look out for Dalvin Cook on Florida State. He's actually another Heisman candidate, and he's played pretty well the first couple of games. Obviously, he had a fumble mishap that was pretty hilarious, but he's been playing pretty well, and I think he's gonna continue to do that.
I'm interested. Like I said, Florida State, one of the most entertaining and explosive teams to watch. And it's been that way for quite a few seasons.
For sure. Yeah. How about the 3:30 game?
Okay, so that team that shall not be named versus Mississippi.
Yep. Your favorite road.
Let's not do that. So I'm going to say that I feel like we all know who's favored to win this game, obviously. Yep. But I'm going to root for Mississippi anyway because it's just the way my DNA is set up. I cannot root for anything that has to do with Alabama. I have a vendetta against the whole state. I just can't do it. As an LSU fan, I can't. I feel like I'd break out in hives. I can't do it. I can't. Sorry. No Roll Tide over here. Just no.
I completely understand.
No. Can't do it.
Alabama is oh man. Nothing annoys me more. Nothing annoys me more. It just I don't understand how Nick Saban recruits every year and just never has a down year. But here we are.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Like their team's execution on both sides of the ball is just like
it's NFL status.
And it kind of makes me wonder, like, why didn't you make the jump to NFL, Nick Saban? Because he definitely could have if he wanted to. He definitely could have.
He had that 1 year with the Dolphins, and it did not go well at all.
I feel like if matched with the right team,
he could definitely make it happen.
He had full control the way he has at Alabama. It definitely he could dominate. Because just look at Alabama. It's not fair every year.
Every year.
And he just, please, and just look at how many of his players get drafted.
Yeah.
It's like, it really breaks my heart, but I have nothing but respect for Nick Saban. Yeah. I can't stand his team, but I have nothing but respect for him because as a football fan, you just have to respect him because it makes no sense. Now, your players, on the other hand, I hate them all, but I mean, it doesn't take away from your work.
No, Lil Nicky has definitely held it down. I think he has the similar situation as John Calipari, and I think that's why he's reluctant to leave as well, is that he knows he can get just as much money right now in college as he would in the NFL, and he also knows that he has more control. And he can actually tell he can actually tell these young kids what to do, as opposed to in the NFL where, they're getting paid and they're more likely to be like, you can't yell at me like you do.
Right.
Like, get out of my face type of deal. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I'm hoping Mississippi can pull it off.
Me too.
But their quarterback is a mess.
Yeah. So the safe bet here is Bama, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sadly, it's true. But who knows?
Go Lions.
Maybe they can pull off a miracle.
Either way, it's go Lions. So can roll tide that on out of here. What other games you got?
So we got Notre Dame, Michigan State at 7:30.
That's a good one.
Pretty good matchup. Yeah.
Yeah. Who you got for that one?
Yeah. I like it's tough. Notre Dame was the adoptive college football team of my family because my brother was a huge fan, or currently is still a huge fan of Notre Dame. So we're kind of partial to them, but man, Michigan State.
You can't count Michigan State out, right?
They punch you in the face. Like, that is just their style every single year.
Yeah.
It's physical. So I don't know.
Whereas I believe Notre Dame is more finesse than aggression, like Michigan State. So this will be more of a brains versus brawn matchup.
Yeah.
So that'll definitely be entertaining to watch.
For sure. I think Brian Kelly he's a smart offensive coach, but I think he is a hothead and sometimes loses his composure. But I think versus Michigan State, it's gonna be difficult. Mike D'Antoni has a very good defense. So yeah, it's a toss up. It's a tough one. Hoping Notre Dame as a family, as a member of my family, but
I don't even have a pick for this one. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
I don't know.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm going into that one impartial. I don't know.
I'll probably
make a decision like after the first quarter. I'll made a decision on how this is going to turn out. But
read the momentum a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely look out for Deshaun Kaiser on Notre Dame, their quarterback.
Yeah.
He is really impressive. Won the starting job in week 1 after Brian Kelly, for some odd reason, decided to go with the dual quarterback thing and ended up losing them the game versus Texas, amongst other things, I guess. But Yeah, he's impressive. I really like him. I was a huge. I mean, I'm still a huge fan of Deshaun Watson, but I think they actually have very similar playing style. So, and not just the whole black quarterback thing. They they both have like really strong arms. They're really great deep passes, and they're both like super heady. They're really smart quarterbacks. So, yeah, he's definitely someone to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, what other games you got?
Ohio State, Oklahoma, 7:30 as well. That is the big one.
It is because, I mean, Ohio State definitely ranked much higher than Oklahoma. But, I mean, Oklahoma's been, can't really count them out.
No.
Like you said, these rankings don't mean a thing.
No. And after, like, a lot of people are going to count Oklahoma out because of the Houston game in week 1, and nobody really expected Houston to beat them and all that. But nothing is scarier than an angry football team that has the kind of talent that they do. And I don't think Ohio State is ready for what they're going to see from Oklahoma. So
this is like their comeback tour.
Exactly.
That week 1 game set the tone for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Although the Oklahoma backup quarterback shouted out the Ohio State defense for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand why. Decided to talk some smack about Ohio State's defense, even though he's not even starting. So there could be some.
This is one of those kids will be kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids will be kids.
Yeah.
What year is the backup quarterback? Do you know?
I don't.
Probably
which is bad. I'm assuming sophomore or freshman. Because
probably.
to not know that you shouldn't incite the other team is
because I mean, if it's an upperclassman, then you are letting us know why you're the backup quarterback. But if it's an underclassman, I'm just like, okay, you're still green. Okay. You don't know better.
Right.
Maybe high school football, that's okay. But this is different.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of extra emotion involved today, so
of course. But emotion makes for great football.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm here for it.
As much chippiness as possible.
Oh yeah.
Frito
makes for great football. All the chips.
Kettle cooked. Please.
All the chips.
So who do you have in that one, you think?
I'm gonna go Ohio State. I'm hoping it's not a blowout. I don't think it'll be, but I mean, when I just don't want it to be a blowout, but I want it to be a good, close game.
Yeah.
But I'm going Ohio State. What about you?
So, in the middle of the week, I actually was really leaning towards Oklahoma because I feel like they have a lot of pent-up anger from week 1, and I think that their running backs are amazing. But after the backup quarterback said what he said, because the main thing for Ohio State is their defense. Like their offense, Urban Meyer's a genius. They're going to score points.
Yeah.
But their defense is usually like, I'm not really sure, like somewhat questionable in these big games. And after that, I was like, okay, yeah, Ohio State's going to be fine.
Yeah. Gotta go Ohio State.
All they need is a motivation, and they just got it. So, yeah. Going with Ohio State.
Got to.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the safe bet.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my LSU Lions. I mean, we're playing an unranked team, but I don't know. We might find a way to lose. I don't know. So we'll see how they do. We'll see. Go Lions.
I think they'll be okay. I'm hoping they can get things back on track. So, because I think the great thing about LSU throughout the years that they can, even if they lose fairly early in the season, Les Miles usually somehow manages to be relevant at some point, whether it's beating Alabama or beating some SEC team that thought they were going to go to the college football playoff. You know, he always manages to like get his team ready for those kind of games. So I think that's what I love about him the most. Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, let's take a turn over to the NFL.
Yes.
So let's start with the Jets game. So Thursday night, Jets played the Bills.
Yep.
Buffalo Bills. So Todd Bowles versus Rex Ryan. And like I said last episode, Rex Ryan annoys the very depths of my soul because he is me. But there were some moments during the game. So yes, the Jets pulled out the win.
They did.
I was very happy. Of course, a win is a win, no matter how ugly or much of a struggle it may have been. A win is a win.
It was a struggle.
Yeah, it was definitely a struggle. And speaking of struggle, let's talk about Darrelle Revis. So first, let me preface this by saying to the people who listened to episode 2, you heard what I said about Darrelle Revis. Do not, I repeat, do not come into my mentions disrespecting Darrelle Revis.
They tried you again, didn't they?
Oh, of course. All Thursday night. The jokes. There were so many. There were memes of people on vacation islands saying this is where receivers come to vacation. This Revis Island still a thing. All the jokes. And I'm just saying, guys, let's use our brains here. So yes, Darrelle Revis, he didn't look so great these first 2 games. He had a struggle game. Yeah. But like let's use our brains. If you pit Darrelle Revis, who's 31 years old, against someone who is 24, 25 years old, of course he's going to get beat speed-wise. Of course he is. And Nate Burleson said it the best in a video that we both watched this morning or listened to this morning. You can't say he's not an elite cornerback. I don't want to hear that. He has I wish I could play it for you guys, but he has all these tools. He has speed, he has instincts, he has the football IQ, he has all of that. But as he gets older, of course, he is going to slow down. It's a part of nature. It happens. But you cannot say he's not an elite cornerback. You can't. You cannot. And he let you know that. J.R. Smith. He let you know. Listen. Darrelle Revis became even more of my hero this week when J.R. Smith decided, you know what? I'm gonna come for you, Darrelle Revis. I'm pulling up the tweet right now. Like I'm gonna come in for you because J.R. Smith tweeted. Hold on one second, guys. I'm looking for the tweet because I feel like this needs to be.
It's super important.
It needs to be read out loud. It needs to happen. Give me 1 second. I have so many sports tabs open. So, J.R. Smith said, damn, Revis Island turning into a tourist resort. Hashtag just saying. Darrelle Revis responds directly to J.R. Smith. He added him, letting him know, I see you.
He wasn't afraid.
Saying, well, I'm still headed to Canton, though. What about you? With the eyeball emojis. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the unmatched, what I can't even put it into words, the beautiful comeback from Darrelle Revis. He's unmatched on Twitter. It's just, don't come for him unless he sends for you. Don't. And J.R. Smith, he did not send for you.
No, He didn't.
So don't do it. You just got a ring.
I think people forgot. I think they forgot about Revis's prowess on Twitter.
Yeah, don't.
They forgot.
And Darrell had to remind them, like, don't come for me. I don't care what happens on the field. Don't come for me. And he's right.
He is.
He's absolutely right. He is most definitely headed for the Hall of Fame.
Easily.
Don't. So, I mean, and J.R. Smith, that's a question you have to ask yourself. Are you? So, I mean.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Have that moment of reflection. Figure out if you are. But don't come for Darrelle Revis while you're doing it.
I don't know why he decided to do that. I mean, a lot of people are trying to take shots. I think Greg Jennings was on Sports Nation earlier this week, and he said that he could take Revis. Like, come on.
Oh, it was all bad.
A lot of people were
all bad on Twitter.
A lot of people were saying stuff.
It was just so bad. I was just like, you guys are so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Because let's be real. Yes, he's getting older, but it's only week. Now, if he goes a whole season constantly getting beat, constantly missing big plays and things like that, then okay. Maybe we can have this conversation at the end of this season. Mm-hmm. But it's week 2. I'm not having this conversation in week 2. I'm not.
It's way too early. It is way too early. And
I'm not doing it.
Like, the thing, Marquise Goodwin, guy is a track star. Like, it's not like he's a normal wide receiver. This guy's one of the fastest wide receivers in the NFL. And, like, anyone can get beat by him. And you can see in the replay, like, Revis he had deep third. So he's backpedaling. He's supposed to cover that deep route. And he completely underestimated how fast this kid was. Like, he saw him coming. He tried to recover on, like, as the guy was running by him, and Goodwin smoked him, and he just dove at his legs. The next time they ran that, the next time they tried to try him again on a deep route, he was like 10 yards beyond him and almost made the interception. So it's like, people are only going to see when you fail, especially with Revis, because they just want to have something to talk about. But,
they want to get these jokes off.
Right. Majority of the time, nothing's really happening on the side.
I mean, and like, I'm scrolling through Twitter right now, reading some of the stuff. So yes, one of the things that came up was Greg Jennings on the Herd saying, "Oh, he thinks it's time that Revis moves to the safety position," and I'm just like, "Shut up." So a lot of people responded to that soundbite saying, "Oh, Darrelle Revis is washed," or it's because he's on the Jets again. Someone who I actually feel you need to be shouted out for your stupidity is at Lambert9 Todd. He said, "I think Revis is an overweight, out of shape, overpaid corner, and they need to sit him until he gets in shape."
Oh wow.
Let's break that down for a second. So an overweight, out of shape, overpaid corner. Okay. I don't agree with any of that.
No.
I think that every dollar that Darrelle Revis is being paid right now, he's most definitely earned.
Yep.
A lot of your favorite cornerbacks, he's a lot of your favorite cornerbacks' favorite cornerback.
Yep.
Like, a lot of them look up to Darrelle Revis. And they've been fans of him at some point.
Yeah.
So
every single corner that we can try to call the best cornerback in the NFL the last 5 years, whether it's Adrian or Patrick Peterson or Richard Sherman or any of these guys, right. All of them have had spats with Darrelle Revis over this because Darrelle Revis was the best before them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's there is someone also, you deserve to be shouted out because you make sense. You are the opposite of stupid. At Wiggett04, she was responding to Greg Jennings and said, "Why? Because he was burnt by an Olympian? Come on, You're going to see a lot of corners burned by MG this year. He's fine. Exactly. He would beat you in a race. All you people that are talking so much, I would like to go back to look at if he did the combine to see what were his times. Because
or 3-4-2 stuff.
Because like just look at the tapes. He beat anybody.
Yeah.
So it's just like, guys, Revis is fine. Revis is fine.
He's fine.
Calm yourselves. Calm yourselves. So the moral of this story is let's put this conversation on hold and not have it in week 2.
Exactly.
And don't come for Darrelle Revis on social media.
No.
Don't do it because I will come for you and he will come for you. So you just don't want those problems. What about Brandon Marshall? How did your heart stop like mine did?
Man, I was so scared. I was so scared. That did.
I was like, oh no.
It did not look good at all.
Oh my gosh.
I was super worried.
When they reported he was on the sidelines trying to jog, and he told the coaches, "No, I can't do this," and then went inside the locker room.
Yeah.
I said, "Well, Jets, this is it for us." Yep. Okay. It's all over in week 2.
Yep.
All over.
I was at least we know now. At least we don't have to like go through the season just like, wondering. At least we know now. At least I don't have to like worry about
it's over.
The possibilities.
Yeah, we can just go through the season watching the games, just going through the motions.
Right, just for fun,
Yeah, just because of habit. But when he came back out, no gloves. I was like, oh, the gloves have literally come off. This is great.
That was the Gia's moment of the season.
Yes.
Especially after he made that catch and then like basically punched Stephon Gilmore in the face. and just barked at him. And the ref acted like nothing was going on because he was like, nah, you deserve that one.
It was great. It's great. Brandon Marshall is one of my favorites. He makes me happy to be a Jets fan.
For sure.
So I was definitely happy when he came back out because I was worried.
Yes.
I was throwing things. I was definitely throwing things and yelling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary. Let's talk about the person who makes your Nigerian heart smile.
Ugh.
Let's just take a moment. Just take a moment.
Quincy.
Let the emotions out. Let it out. Let it out.
Our own countryman. Our own countryman.
Let it out.
King of New York. Making his own position.
Yes.
Wow.
Quincy, so if you haven't figured, I was going to say, if you haven't figured out who we're talking about, Quincy Enunwa.
Oh, man.
Making a name for himself. He made a name. He's here. He is here.
The first play, and it's funny because we had just ended the podcast on Thursday, and I'm like running to the TV and trying to turn on the game, and first thing I see is third down, and Fitzpatrick's dropping back, and he throws a fade to Enunwa, and Enunwa like catches it. Like, I don't think people appreciated this catch enough. Like, he caught the back of the football as it's going over his head, as he's falling. Like, it was a sick catch. And I was like, oh, like, this was that Enunwa? Was that Quincy? Like this guy he's so much better than last year. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's improved so much in such a short period of time.
Yes.
Because last season, I'm trying to think. Like, there were no big Enunwa plays, really.
There were a couple in the Cowboys game. He made a ridiculous catch in the Cowboys game that was like, oh wait, what?
Like, who are you? Like,
he could do that?
Who are you?
And I think that's when it was like, okay, wait, he might have something here. But I think the drops.
Let's figure it out.
Right. I think the drops from last year kind of scared everyone away, and everyone's like, he's all right. But this year,
He's like, I'm here.
Right. I don't think I've seen him drop a pass yet.
Yes, know my name. I'm
automatic. Here. And it's crazy because like there's Gronkowski on the Patriots who kind of completely changed the tight end position in his time with New England, and now everyone's kind of looking for like a 6'7", 260-pound LeBron James tight end that they can put on their team that can like bully everyone out of the way, but is also faster than everyone.
Right.
And then the Jets kind of stumble upon Enunwa, and it's like, wait, this is
literally
better.
Stumbled upon Enunwa.
This is better than that because Enunwa is faster than Gronkowski. Enunwa can block as well as Gronkowski, possibly better because he's not afraid of contact at all.
Yeah,
sometimes to the detriment of himself. And the guy's an amazing pass catcher, so he might have something.
He's a rare breed. He's a rare breed.
Yep.
So I'm Jets. You made my heart smile.
Definitely.
We are 1-1.
Yep.
Who do we play next week?
So we play the Chiefs. Fortunately, we have a couple extra days off because we played on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Right. So they get I think he gave them like 2 days off or something like that because of the win. So we do get like a couple extra days of rest. I think same amount of days of practice that we would have got, but Chiefs, it's not. Their schedule is just too scary. It's hard to pick anything. Chiefs are great on both sides of the ball, and it's at Kansas City, so
we're just very inconsistent right now.
Yes,
and we need to just get consistent.
Right. If this is possible, like the type of game their offense played on Thursday, if that's possible every week,
all the time,
then they're going to be really hard to stop.
I mean, but we need a consistent quarterback.
That's the key.
Yeah,
you had a great game. I'll give him
because if we have if Fitz could be consistent all of the time, have a game like that all of the time, then everything else will fall in place.
Yep.
But if your quarterback, the key to the game, is lousy or having a lousy game, then nothing. I mean, if your quarterback can't throw or is throwing to where you see no Jets uniform, then things tend to fall apart.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got to figure this quarterback stuff out.
I think
we got to. We have to.
It's tough because, like, as great a game as he had, and mind you, there were a lot of really great catches and times where he threw the ball behind and receivers made a great play. But not to take anything away from him, he had a great game. But with that said, do I think that he's going to repeat it next week? Like, I have no confidence in that. I have no confidence in him to do that every week.
Know.
Right.
You just don't know because you have no idea whether it's like, do you have a ritual before the game? Like, but you don't stick to it. Like, what is it? Like, what do we need to do or what do you need to do so that you can complete some passes? What do you need to do? Let me know if I can help you. What's his Twitter? I'm going to write him on Twitter. Just let me know. Help me help you.
I don't think he has one. He would definitely, his Twitter would have been blown up. It would have been incinerated.
Someone help us get this podcast to fit. Help me help you. I want nothing more than to see you win, because when you win, we win.
Exactly.
So help us help you. How can we help you be a great quarterback?
Week 2, copy paste like 14 more times.
Let's get this to Fitz.
Copy and paste week 2 14 more times, Fitz, and we'll be just fine.
Yes, let's do this.
Just play like that every week, and we'll be just fine.
Okay, let's talk Sunday games. Let's make some
predictions. Yes.
So I have the schedule pulled up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's Bengals Steelers. Who you got?
Man, that is gonna be an awesome game. By the way, I don't know if you remember last year, Bengals Steelers playoff game.
I do.
That was intense, and the amount of hits and players getting ejected and suspensions that happened afterwards. This is gonna be an emotional game, and
it's gonna be a grimy game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a physical. It's gonna be grimy. It's gonna be gully. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I
think I'm. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I think the Steelers are gonna win though in the end.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's what I was just about to say. I'm going Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tomlin, one of my favorite coaches.
Yes.
I'm going Steelers.
Yeah.
I believe that the way the Steelers are the way they are because of Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin just has that attitude and demeanor about him that's just like, look, we're going to get this win by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is. Let's do this. And they're just like, okay, Coach said we got to get a win. Let's go get a win.
Yep.
Like, he's very just no nonsense. Let's get down to business. And they do it. So I'm going Steelers.
Cool.
Okay. Titans, Lions.
That's tough. I like Mariota on the Titans, and their running backs are great. And DeMarco Murray is on my fantasy team. The Lions had a big win last week, but I don't think they'll beat the Titans. I think the Titans win that.
This one, I don't know.
It's tough.
Oh. Huh. I really don't know. This may be a game I go in impartial as well. If it came down to it and my life depended on it and I had to make a pick, mm-hmm. I think I'm going to go but don't hold me to that. Like, I honestly don't know.
It must be recorded.
Oh, no, don't hold me to that.
On record.
Yeah, it is. Because I know someone's going to come like, well, you said. I know what I said. Okay. Ravens, Browns.
Mm-hmm. So RG3 is out for an extended amount of time, which sucks. Really feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Cleveland is a dumpster fire.
He's just. I feel so bad for RG3. He's just really bad luck all the way around. Yeah. Like, he can't catch a break.
Yeah. This guy has talent. He can definitely be good, but it's just these injuries.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But, yeah, I got the Ravens in that one.
Yeah, because Cleveland is a mess.
Yeah.
So, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Cleveland's just a mess. And they've been a mess for a long time.
Yep. Sadly.
In every way that they could possibly be a mess, they're a mess. Oh, my goodness. And I thought, you know what? Once I got Johnny Football, I thought, you know what? Maybe things will turn around. And they just crashed and burned even more.
Yeah. They made the unfortunate decision to do that. Yeah.
Because no one thought that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I remember watching that draft like, is this really happening?
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Did he drop this far? Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, who did Cleveland pay to make this happen?
I mean, honestly, but yeah, I don't know. They're going through a lot, but hey, the Cavs just won the championship, so they're good.
I guess.
They'll be all right.
You can't have it all. Okay. Cowboys Redskins or Cowboys Washington team with the racist name.
Exactly. Kirk Cousins is paid a lot of money, or rather, I don't think he had the big contract yet, but people expect him to do something that I think is above what he's able to do, and I think this is why they're still, apparently writers in Washington are still obsessed with RG3 and what he's doing in Cleveland. I think they're going to lose. I think the Cowboys are going to win. I think Dak is going to play much better. I think Ezekiel Elliott is going to play much better. And I think Terrence Williams is going to know situational football.
I'm still laughing. Because I'm sure him and Des Bryant had a long conversation. Included plenty of curse words.
They played Madden situational games just over and over again.
I'm sure that they were out. I can imagine them out on the field late at night after everyone has gone home and Des making him practice running out of bounds. I am sure Terrence Williams will never make that mistake again.
No, it's definitely not happening again.
Oh, never. But I'm gonna go Cowboys as well, because Washington is just a bad team. It's a mediocre team.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just very mediocre. Where I'm not, by no means am I saying the Cowboys are an elite team.
No, right.
But
right.
I mean, next to Washington, they might as well be.
Yeah.
Well, but like I said last podcast, the rookies, I'm excited.
Oh yes.
For the Cowboys.
Yes.
I'm excited. So, Saints Giants.
I like that game.
Me too.
The Saints defense isn't very good, but their offense is amazing.
And that breaks my heart.
Tough. Yeah.
That breaks my heart, because for those of you who don't know, my whole entire family is from New Orleans.
Yes.
Which is why I'm an LSU fan. And I am, by allegiance to New Orleans, also a Saints fan.
Mm-hmm.
And it breaks my heart that their defense is just not good, because it wasn't always like that.
No. Saints
defense used to be one of the best in the NFL. And then after we won a Super Bowl, it was just like, what happened?
Yeah.
And it never came back up.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't get it. Losing players, just forgot about the defense.
But the Giants, on the other hand, I think I'm going to go Giants here. That hurts me to say, but I'm going to go Giants here because Giants are looking good on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. They definitely
have amazing pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, like I said before, I'm happy to see Victor Cruz back out there.
Yes.
I am always going to root for, once a Lion, always a Lion, Odell Beckham. Yeah, I'm going Giants here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Saints. I think there's gonna be a lot of touchdowns though. There's gonna be there's gonna be probably 60+ points between two of them together combined. Yeah, it should be.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that. Okay, Niners Panthers.
Panthers.
I mean that's not a hard one.
I know the Niners had a great week 1 win, and it was amazing, and they played the Rams. Yeah. The Rams are terrible. I think Carolina's gonna give them a little bit of a reality check.
Yeah. I'm going Panthers as well. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Okay, Dolphins Patriots. Duh. It's another one.
Yeah, Patriots.
And that hurts me because I want the Dolphins to be good. Like, I really do. I love Jarvis Landry. Again, once a Lion, always a Lion. Another LSU player. And he's super talented.
Yes.
Jarvis Landry is a beast.
Yes.
And I want him to be good.
Yeah.
And I want the team to be good. But I'm going Pats.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's annoying because Tom Brady's not even playing.
Can we talk about Garoppolo? Can we? Because nobody expected him to be that good.
It's Belichick. Like they I don't understand. They just know the weakness of every team and they exploit it every single time. Like they just beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals were a Super Bowl favorite last year and again this year, and they just beat them like it was like, we're supposed to be in this game. It's supposed to be a close game.
It's so funny because Garoppolo, I know Pats fans were like, who is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Brady's not, who is this? And he's good. Like, so, I mean, I'm not worried about the Pats waiting for Brady to come back. I'm not worried about it. Brady might be worried, like, wait, I didn't expect him to be this good. Like, Brady is probably like, wait, are they going to let me? Am I now the backup quarterback? So, I mean, yeah, the Pats are just not fair.
No.
It's not fair. So, yeah, that's another no-brainer.
Yeah.
Pats.
Belichick is NFL Saban, basically.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Chiefs, Texans.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be the Chiefs. I like the Texans offense. I like Braxton Miller, Will Fuller, and DeAndre Hopkins. I think their wide receivers are amazing. They have a really good group there, but I think the Chiefs are just overall so much better than them. So I think the Chiefs are going to win that.
I don't know why here, because I totally agree with everything you just said, but I don't know why I'm feeling the pull to root for the Texans.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to go Texans.
Okay.
Seahawks, Rams.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Psych. Seahawks.
The Seahawks played terrible week 1, but I think
they can't play worse than the Rams.
Right. I think as long as Russell Wilson can walk, as long as he's mobile,
can he crawl, then maybe as long as he can throw.
Exactly. If the ball can leave his hands, then Seattle will be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Buccaneers, Cardinals.
I really didn't like Arizona week 1. I really didn't. They look just not very good.
Yeah, I agree, but I think that's going to set the tone for the rest of the season, though.
Yeah.
Because they know they look bad. So I'm going Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay. I think Jameis pulls off a miracle.
If anyone can, I mean, I think he could. But
crab legs.
I wonder if he still eats crabs.
Oh, for sure.
If I was him, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm turned off from them. I don't want it. I don't want it.
He should get a crab leg sponsorship. That'd be great.
You know what? That could be a thing. And I feel like since you just put that out there, you might deserve commission. Like, I don't know.
Let me know, Jameis. Hit me up at Craymond Green.
Just put that out there. Okay. Jaguars, Chargers.
Man, I like the Jags in that one. Keenan Allen, I don't know if you hear about that. Just got hurt for season.
Yes, I did hear about
knee injury. That. So that sucks. So I think the Chargers are going to be a little shorthanded. I like Jacksonville's offense.
Falcons, Raiders. This is similar to LSU, Bama for me. I cannot root for the Falcons because of the safety.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, but I'm going Raiders.
I like the Raiders as well.
Simply out of spite. No other reason. Spite.
Yeah, I like the Raiders as well. Derek Carr, man. Derek Carr is really good. He's really good.
Yeah. I never was a Falcons fan, like I said, because of the Saints. But I've been over the Falcons since they got the Mercedes-Benz sponsorship for their new stadium. Because I just felt like, how dare you? Because the Superdome, it's the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Yep.
And so you get Mercedes-Benz to do your stadium as well. And it's funny because when that was announced, an Atlanta newspaper, I tweeted my disdain for Mercedes, and an Atlanta newspaper took my tweet and called me a hater.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? I will take that because dirty birds will not prosper. Because how dare you? How dare you? It's the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And it's been that for I don't know how long. So the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, and you go and get Mercedes-Benz. If I was a Superdome, I would be like, no, you cannot do that. That should have been written in the contract.
It really should have been.
Someone dropped the ball. Someone dropped the ball there.
Definitely.
But yeah, I'm going Raiders.
Cool.
Colts, Broncos.
Oof. Man. I'm going to go Broncos. I think their defense is amazing, and I think Andrew Luck is overrated. I think their offense could. I think Denver's offense can figure out a couple points, and then Von Miller is just going to give Andrew Luck nightmares.
I'm going Broncos. I don't think Andrew Luck is overrated. I like Andrew Luck. I think he's super talented.
Yeah, no, I've seen him lose to the Patriots in the playoffs too many times for me to think that he's actually good.
Andrew Luck, I believe in you. No matter what Dan says, I believe in you. But I'm going Broncos.
That's all right. Yeah.
Okay, Packers, Vikings.
Ooh, I like that. Man, I wish Teddy Bridgewater was playing this season. Yeah, man, Vikings defense is good, but I mean it's Aaron Rodgers, so yeah, Packers.
Okay. And for good measure, the Monday game.
Monday.
Bears.
Probably going Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah, we're in agreement there.
Yeah.
Eagles have their issues, but not as many as the Bears.
No.
Yeah, I'm going Eagles. Yeah, so those are our football picks for week 2.
If you lose money over these picks, please do not add us.
Do not, because I'll say I'm sorry. That's literally what I'll write. I'm sorry.
We are not liable for your money loss.
Not at all. Not at all. Because for all you know, I could have just said any, many, mo.
Pretty much.
My picks are my picks.
This is fan analysis.
And that's what I'm saying. You heard some of my reasoning. Like, right. I'm going Raiders simply out of spite.
These are biased decisions.
Yeah, these are very biased. My decisions are my decisions. So don't. Yeah, so if you lose money, I am sorry. But not my problem. It's almost 11, so college football will be starting soon.
Yes.
So, you ready to get out of here, Dan?
Yeah, let's call it.
So let's handle some business first. So I'm gonna give you guys a list of things to do. It's not a very long list, but a list nonetheless. First, you guys have to follow our blog, Fanalytic.
Yes.
That Dan spell Fanalytic. I have trouble.
The link was blog.fanalytic.co. So blog.fanalytik.co.
Yes, that's CO. Okay. Also, you heard him spell Fanalytic. So search for that on Twitter and on Facebook as well.
Yes.
And we're going to put links to all their social media stuff in the YouTube description.
Below.
And yes. And follow our personal accounts. Like the pages on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Like we said, subscribe on YouTube. We welcome comments, questions, concerns, but don't get crazy because you will get blocked. The block hand is strong in this one. But yeah, we still don't have a name for this episode.
We came up with a good one last time.
We did. I kind of want this one to have something to do with Darrelle Revis.
Oh, it has to. It has to.
That's what I'm feeling here.
Canton?
I'm not. Question mark? Wait. No, I'm going to Canton. What about you?
There we go.
Boom. We did it again.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to Canton. What about you? I like it. So we're out of here. See you next week for episode 4.
Yep. Have a good week, guys.
Bye.